Hello everyone, this is Jisai and welcome to the best channel. I have a question for you. Have you ever heard about Orpheus and Eurydice? If you haven't done it, that's great. And if you already did, then listen to it again. I promise, you're really gonna enjoy it. So let's start.
Long ago, in ancient Greece, there lived a man named Orpheus, whose music could touch every living soul. He was the son of Calliope, the muse of poetry, and Apollo, the god of music. From his divine parents, Orpheus inherited an incredible gift. When he played his lyre, the wine stopped, the waves rested, and even wild beasts sighed quietly to listen. His melodies could charm gods and mortals alike. But the greatest song of his life began the day he met Eurydice, a beautiful nymph with a gentle heart. The moment they saw each other, they fell in love completely. Their days were filled with laughter, sunlight, and music. Soon, they were married, surrounded by nature and joy. Their happiness imitates never last long. On their wedding day, Eurydice was walking through a field of flowers when a snake bit her ankle. She fell to the ground, and before anyone could help her, her life was gone. Obviously, Orpheus' world shattered. He could not accept her death, so with his lyre in hand, he decided to do the impossible, to travel to the underworld and bring her back. Through dark valleys and silent caves, he walked alone, guided only by love and music. When he reached the river Styx, he played a melody so moving that Charon, the ferryman of the underworld, took pity on him and let him cross. At the gates, even Cerberus, the three-headed dog, was soothed by the sound of his song, allowing him to pass unharmed. Finally, Orpheus stood before Hades and Persephone, rulers of the dead. He played his most sorrowful song, one that spoke of love, loss, and hope. The entire underworld fell silent, spirits wept, Persephone's heart softened, and even Hades was moved. He gave Orpheus a single chance. Eurydice could return to life, but under one condition. Orpheus must walk ahead of her, and he must not look back until both had reached the world above. If he turned to sun, she would be lost forever.
With new hope, Orpheus began his journey back toward the light. Behind him, Eurydice followed silently. Her footsteps were soft, almost invisible, like the whisper of a breeze. The path was long, dark, and full of shadows. Every sound echoed, and doubt began to creep into Orpheus's heart. He couldn't hear her breathing. But what if she wasn't there? What if the gods had deceived him? Still, he kept walking, step by step, toward the thin light of the living world. Finally, he saw the first rays of sunlight. Only a few more steps, and they would both be free. But fear overcame his faith. He longed to see her face, to be sure she was behind him. And in that single moment of weakness, he turned around. Eurydice was right there. Her face was pale but full of love. Their eyes met, and before he could reach for her, her body began to fade. She stretched out her hand to him and disappeared, drawn back into the darkness forever. Orpheus cried out her name, but it was too late. He tried to return to the underworld, but this time Hades did not listen. The gates were closed. So he wandered the earth alone, singing songs of grief and memory. His music, once full of joy, now carried the pain of eternal loss. The story of Orpheus and Eurydice became a lesson through time, a story about love, trust, and doubt. It teaches us that even the purest love can be fragile, and that sometimes patience and faith are stronger than desire. And so, the name of Orpheus lives on in every song that speaks of love and loss, in every melody that touches the heart. His music never died. It reminds us that love, no matter how tragic, is eternal. To learn more about Greek myths, go ahead and subscribe, ring the bell, and make sure to like this video. That's everything for today, guys. See you soon. Bye!